Hi guys, welcome back. It has been a minute since I did a video for this channel. I don't know, it was probably back in January. I took a break for, well, I only intended it to be for a few weeks because I had some other video projects I was working on for one of my other channels. So, and then, you know, things just got away from me, but I wanted to get back on, wanted to for a while. I just, yeah, once you get out of the routine, it can be hard to get back in. But anyway, today I am gonna try to get started on my garden for the year. I've already got plants started and everything, but today is May 2nd, and that means I really need to get on actually getting my beds ready this year. I'm gonna try doing container / raised bed for most of my like higher maintenance stuff, I guess, you know, tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. I am gonna still have some stuff in ground like okra, and I'll, you know, probably do some squash and things like that. But for my other, you know, stuff that's more important to keep weeded and stuff, I'm gonna try to do right here in a raised bed, and it's gonna be less than last year. I'm gonna try to do less and just try to focus on it better, and I think I'll still have pretty good results. Hope. Yeah, we'll see. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm right here. That rooster will not hush. But anyway, I'm right here in our side yard, and we've got this root cellar in the yard. So there's the stairs going down into it. But then the top of it, the roof of it, is just this slab here, and it's like 9 something by 11 something feet. So what I want to do is I want to use these black tubs. I should be able to use 6 of them up here, and I also want to use some 5-gallon buckets, and I want to arrange them all along each side and have some cattle panels for trellises. And I want to, like I say, do most of my, like my tomatoes, peppers, some cucumbers, stuff like that up here, where hopefully I will be able to maintain it more easily. And since it'll be on this slab, you know, obviously we won't have to worry about keeping weeds down between the containers and stuff, and we can just mow around the slab. And so hopefully, if I can keep up with keeping the actual containers weeded, we'll be okay. So what I need to do today is get some more containers up here. Like I say, I'm going to use 6 of them. This one's already full. That's what I planted my garlic in last winter. As you can see, only one of them did survive. I think I planted them too late. There's one more that was hanging on, and it died. So got one lonely little garlic there. So anyway, I'll probably leave that bed like it is. Obviously, you know, plant some stuff in it, but I'm going to need to fill the rest of them with soil, get them ready to go. And I'm also going to have to build some framework to, one, I need to keep the dogs and chickens and stuff like that out of it. And also, like I say, I'm going to use some cattle panel for trellises, so I need some kind of a framework to hold that all in place. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done today, but today's the last nice day we're supposed to have, and then they're calling for rain for at least a week. So I'm going to try to knock out as much of it as I can, and we'll just see what that ends up being. well, that was about as much fun as it usually is, but got them apart. Those things can really stick together bad. There's one set down there that we tried for hours one day and still couldn't get apart. But anyway, did get them all. I did break one. Not a big deal. It was just split right there, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to put in framework, so I'll probably just position that so that it'll be kind of reinforced by that and shouldn't be a big deal. And I mean, some of them were like that anyway. That one's got a little bit of a split at the top, and this one over here that I've already got some manure and stuff in there from last time I cleaned out the rabbit hutch and stuff, but you know, it's all split down the side here. And hopefully none of that'll be a big deal. We'll just try to do it in a way that the pressure of the soil won't make it worse. But anyway, next thing I need to do is get them all on here where I want them, and I need to put 2x4s underneath them. I'm going to put two 2x4 skids under them so that we can pick them up with the tractor forks and move them in the future if we want to, because I don't anticipate wanting to do that this year. But of course, if I want to reuse them next year without having to empty them out and everything, or if we wanted to move them around, stuff like that. So these two I have on here, of course that one's all full of soil. It doesn't have any, I mean, it does have them under it, but they're not attached. These ones that are empty, I want to put them under there and actually screw through the bottoms to them so that they come with them when you pick them up. This one, I can't do that. This one I could if I really wanted to, but I probably won't bother. So what I'm going to do with them is just try to leave them close to where they are as possible. This one can pretty much stay where it is. I'm going to have to adjust it slightly. It's got 2x4s under it. They're not attached, but I'll just leave that the way it is. That one has kind of gotten pushed, but it does have two pieces of like 2x10 under it. So I'll probably just try to shove that one over a little bit because that's about where it needs to be anyway. So I'll just try to get it in place and leave those under it, and then of course if we have to move it, we'll just have to pick the boards up. And then the other ones I will cut 2x to the correct length and actually screw them on and get them put on here, and then I can start doing whatever else I think I need to do to make this frame work. Alright, so got all of the tubs placed where I want them, got skids under them. So what I've done is on this end, I put them all the way out to the corners, and my plan is to have one panel arched across those two, and that's where I'll put my cucumbers and stuff so that they should, you know, hang down right there where I can pick them easy. And then on these four, I've left them in far enough in from the edge that I will be able to fit a row of 5-gallon buckets along there, like this one. And that's where I want to put my tomatoes in the 5-gallon buckets, and then I want to have a panel straight up right here for them to trellis into, and then my peppers and other miscellaneous stuff will go in the actual tubs. So I obviously don't have a huge walkway down the middle here. It's like 1'4" or something, but it's enough that I can walk down it. And I also left a little bit of room between them so that I can go up in, you know, it is a little bit snug, but I should be able to comfortably reach everything for weeding and harvesting and all that fun stuff. Hopefully I will be able to reach the buckets pretty well from outside to do that kind of stuff. But you know, if not, I should be able to kind of reach over and access it from inside too if necessary. I almost had enough room to put another tub between these two. I considered it. I didn't think I was going to have that much room. And if I cheated them out, these two, and had them hanging over the edge like an inch or so, I could have put one there, but then I wouldn't be able to access them as well. I'd be only able to stand on this side and have to reach all the way across, because I can't really do anything from the outside. I guess I could on this one, but this one is right over top of the cellar stairway, so I wouldn't really be able to access everything very well, so I decided to just put that planter there so I can still walk around and everything. So anyway, the other thing I did is when I made these skids, I made them a little bit extra long on this end and on the ones on this end, and that's so I can run a 2x4 along the edge here to tie everything together, and that'll give me something to build my the rest of my framework onto, and then of course I'll put one across the ends also. So that's my next thing I want to do. I'm definitely going to do the one along the sides today, just kind of tie those together, and then I don't know if I'll go any further with it today, because I probably want to go get my material to start filling them a little bit, since it's going to rain. They're calling for rain for like a week solid after today. And I want to get some pieces of rotten wood and stuff from out of the woods to fill up the bottom of the tubs. And if I wait till later this week, I won't be able to go down the hill and get back up it if it's too wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my 2x N, and then I'm probably gonna go fetch some wood. And if I have time after that, I might do a little bit more framing, but we'll just see. Okay, got those pieces down the sides, and I'm gonna pause on that for now and go get some wood like I said, and then if I still have time after that and want to do some more with it, I can, but I'm gonna go grab the Kubota, head into the woods. Full load, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back up the hill and see how far that gets me. All right, so I got a pretty decent layer of the wood in the bottom of these four. I need to get the manure out of here, and then I'll put the rest of it in this one, and get some more from underneath my rabbit hutch and put in there. So the idea of putting the wood in the bottom, a few things. It for one thing, it helps bulk up a little bit so you don't have to put so much soil in the tub. It also helps to hold moisture. Rotten wood holds moisture really well, so that helps with that some. And of course, over time it will break down and just add to the soil. All right, well, I took all the manure that was in that one tub and I put it into those back two. I was hoping to go through and get some more and put in the other three, but I'm just running out of time for today. I was hoping to get some in there so that when I get all this rain, it can kind of get washed down in between the logs so it doesn't settle as much later. But I just don't have time tonight. Maybe if it's nice in the morning, I'm not sure exactly when it is supposed to start raining, so maybe if I have time in the morning I can get a little bit more in there. But if not, it's not the end of the world. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna get done for today. Probably all I'm gonna put on this video because, like I said, we're gonna get rain for like a week, so I probably won't get to planting for a while. We'll see. They have been wrong before, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my tools and go make some dinner. But I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, for watching, and it feels good to be back, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye.